That's likely to change as of tomorrow. Let's go back to the federal sphere now. I want to catch up now with Anne Webster, who's the member for the Mildura. That's right, the member for Mallee. Sorry, Anne, I know the area, but of course the member for Mallee in the Western Victoria, and she joins us from Mildura. And I wanted to start off by getting back to the energy topic, because you've been really focused on this in terms of your constituents, not just the power prices, the power bills they're being hit with, but also how the renewable rollout is affecting them. And you've written about this in your own newsletter.
Yeah, look, absolutely. Chris, it remains and will continue to remain, newsflash for the Labor government, both at state and federal level. This is a huge problem for people in my electorate. I've just spent the last 2 days at field days in Speed. I don't know whether you know where Speed is. It's got about 50 people, I think, live there.
Not been to Speed.
And the field days are huge. Yeah. And lots and lots of people coming up and talking to me about the heartbreak in their communities, the division in their communities. I sent out Mallee's biggest survey a month and a half ago. I've received over 5,000, heading to 5,500 responses. And one of the questions that I ask people is, what's your view on net zero? Are you supportive of it? Are you supportive of 2030? Are you prepared to pay for it? Well, as it turns out, in my electorate, 60% do not support net zero or 2030 targets. And let's face it, they're political and ideological. And these are very pragmatic people, and they do not support it. Of the 30% that do support net zero, 68% are not prepared to pay more than $100 a year. Well, the horror story is, as you and I know, Chris, people are paying well more than that already for this disastrous plan.
What I've got to do is share with you some research I did yesterday. I shared it with viewers. I pushed AI to just give me the facts on what's happening in energy. And when pushed to get rid of the spin and just go with what we know, they said, will it deliver affordable power? No. Will it deliver reliable power? No. Is it helping the economy? No, it's hurting the economy. And will it improve the climate? Well, no, of course. So the impact globally will be negligible. So when you look at those answers and we know those are the facts, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Well, there are some days I do want to tear my hair out. It is incredibly frustrating. And this is a fast-moving train. The Labor ideological train is just, I can only hope that it derails, because before it does all the damage that it is absolutely heading to do. In Victoria, you would be aware the VNI-West was $3.6 billion last year, thereabouts, and looks to $7.6 billion this year. Wow. And then, potentially $11.9 billion for the same piece of transmission line that very few people in my electorate want. So those costs are being borne on people's bills. And I'm thinking actually of doing a little fridge magnet that has Anthony Albanese and Chris Bowen on it, and please put your power bill here.
Fair enough. Now, I haven't been to Speed, but I do travel through your electorate a couple of times a year when I do a big a road trip back to Adelaide. And when you go down through Tooleybuck and head towards Adelaide, you go through a town that claims to have the best vanilla slices in the world. I think that's Oyen, isn't it?
No, this is a secret. Botched. So you have to do a little bit of a dog leg, Chris.
I'll go on a detour next time.
And it is absolutely a winner.
Okay, great stuff. Anne Webster there, the Nationals MP for the seat of Mallee and Western.